You know what? I was a no-hoper. I'm not, I was a no-hoper. Prison was a possibility. It was an absolute possibility for me. I mean, it probably was 50-50 whether I'd end up there or not. And I was considered a failure. I left school, no qualifications at 15. I'd come bottom in the class in several subjects. I'd gone from one job to another. I was seen as a drifter within my family and everything, as a drifter, as somebody who was way, So now I wasn't going to screw this up. Do you know what I mean? I did what was, if I was going to do this, I was going to really do it, because this was the one thing that from very young I knew that I was good at. Do you know what I mean? And I'd kind of gone off the path. I tried to be like everyone else. I tried to be doing the things that I thought I was supposed to do, that other people wanted me to do. You know what I mean? The people that were guiding me. Can't do that, do this. I tried to do all that and failed at all of them, So this just meant everything to me, really. Probably meant too much, But there it is. Why form a band? I don't know. Why not? I don't know. Why? I'm going to think about it. I'd always wanted to do music. Me. I mean, and to think that I could do it was like, fucking hell, great. Because what happened to me, I started off as a kid wanting to do music. The most natural thing in the world. I'd sing songs in front of the class if the teacher asked, and I just thought, OK, it's going to be great. When I grow up, I'm going to be a singer, be really good. And then when I started to get to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I started to take on board the idea that you can't really do music. It's not reality. It's not real. It's not real life. You better just forget that idea. And I think it was only when I got to about 22, 23, and I left school at 15, so I had all these jobs. Most of them I didn't like. And then I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to try and fulfil what I really want to do.
I love you so. did not quite make my dreams come true. Ay, 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 ay. I know I'll do the best that I can do. I got to, you got to, we all gotta do our thing to make a life that's right for me. I got to, you got to, everybody gonna do a roll. One thing I got to say to make you know I love you so. 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 Oh, I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Come on, so I love you so. Everybody say, I love you, boo. I love you, boo. I love you, boo. But I have to go. Have to.
I think it was an easy thing to do to be in a shit band. There's millions of them, but you know, when we tried it and we made all the mistakes in the first band, the Killjoys. But when we formed Dexys, we just went back to the drawing board and we thought, okay, we're going to look great, we're going to get great clothes, we're going to rehearse for months. We had the vision, and then we got people to fit into that vision. We didn't, hey, what do you want to do? We didn't meet people and say, hey, what kind of band do you want to form? We said, no, we're going to form this kind of band. This is what we're doing. Do you want to be in it or not? And that's what we did. And we got people in and put an advert in, and pretty soon Jim turned up. And, well, everybody turned up, but...
Yeah. I didn't even want to be in a band. Honestly, I didn't even want to be a musician. And I was at music college, believe it or not.
If I think about your childhood days and how things used to be, I always dream about the summers. They're my favorite memory. I was always dreaming about something like how my life could be, full of music, girls and clothes. It was all about beauty.
Well, we did this album, One Day I'm Gonna Soar. We finished it at the end of 2011. And because the album's got a narrative, we wanted to make it dramatic. And I'm massively influenced by bands like Deaf School, who were like an art rock band from the 70s, and also Roxy Music, who all kind of had hints of that and went towards that. And I think that in many ways, with it being so long since we made the last album, like 26 years, it was a case of like put everything into this. You know, everything that we've ever thought, fancied doing, it just all went in. And, you know, it's a weird thing, but after years of turmoil, not being able to do it, trying to do things, nothing working, it all seemed now, I can see it was all leading to this.
I was so lost, I was lost inside. I was so lost, I was lost inside. I tried to hide it from the world, and all of my family could not exist in a world like there was something wrong with me. But now you're grown and you understand things are meant to be. And it's time you stop the dreaming and face up to reality. I am still lost. I'm lost, you say. So lost.
Theatrical presentation. You know, we're not interested in just turning up and playing our music. And honestly, I've got a short attention span, so I kind of work along the lines, and Jim does too, of what would I like to see. So we wanted to do it in a theatre. We wanted the audience to sit down and watch it. It's like we're performing, you watch us.
Hey, looking good, man. Looking real good, man. How's it going?
I do feel like I'm more half of an actor as well as a singer. I mean, I heard that Lee J. Cobb, after he'd performed 12 Angry Men each night in New York, in Broadway, used to kind of walk around New York for 2 hours to kind of get himself out of it. And I feel like I have to do that after each show. I go and sit on my own and sit quietly and just don't really want to be around people. And then I usually just go off on my own because, I don't know, I've just been so in it that I just can't really communicate with people after it.
Nothing from me. Everyone looks at me, but they wouldn't know me, even speak to me. And now all these people that depended on me, that man who was my friend, I'm sure he's robbing from me. I don't know where to go. I'm not sure who's friend or foe.
When we're doing it, it's kind of real.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it real.
Well, it
I'm
has to be
thinking,
real.
fucking bastard,
Yeah.
I'm going to punch you.
You're supposed to be my fucking mate, man. You're supposed to be my fucking mate, man. What's your fucking... Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
mean, you know, it would probably be a lot more fun if I was a rock and roller, you know, but I'm not. I've always been, I guess, quite an uptight kind of guy, really, and I think that comes out in the music, and whether you want to call that soul or whatever, you know, that's just the way it is. I can't do that hippie thing. Never been interested in it. Not because I'm against it. It just doesn't appeal. You know, I don't like to be dirty and scruffy. I mean, if I've styled myself like that, like we did one point in the '80s, that's different. But you know, yeah, I suppose I'm just a soul singer, really.
To let her know that I'm the one to love her so. I love her, 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 love her. And in my mind she says, oh my darling, she's a matter about me. She's a matter about me. She's a matter about me. Bitch, man, I don't think she's even interested in me. Oh man, she looks down on me. Looks down on me, man. She fucking goes on the blokes and all kinds of stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. She's a matter about me. She's a matter about me. She's a matter about me. How about it's only a dream? Just only a dream. But I gotta make it real. Listen. She got a wiggle, and it breaks me, man. I'm somehow gonna find a way to make her love me. Yes, I am.
walked into the art car boot fair on Brick Lane, and I bumped into a mate of mine, and he went, "All right, Kevin, this is Maddie." And I said, "Hi, Maddie." And he said, "She sings." I went, "Oh, do you?" I said, "We're looking for a singer." And what kind of stuff? She said, "Oh, kind of jazzy." I went, "All right." I said, "Do you want to try for it?" And she went, I said, "I don't know if you'll be right, but if you want to try for it." And she said, "Yeah, okay." So she tried, and she was brilliant.
You know, I thought I was lonely. I was wrong. And you know, I thought that I was needed. I was wrong. I didn't know what needs means. I know what lonely means. And now that I know you, I'm so in love with you. And I don't know what to do. Hey, you know, I thought that I was lusty. I was wrong. Right now it's on a whole new level. Don't you know? I can only put that down to you. The things you said for me. Now that I found you, I'm so in love with you, and I don't know what to do. Hey, you know, I thought that I knew women. I was wrong. And you know, I thought I knew about beauty. I was very wrong. But don't talk to me about truth. I'm not in the mood. No, 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 no. My heart's in love from hurting, hurting all for you. And now I know what real love means. I've got to fight off those who try to usurp me. I know there'll be many. I gotta keep my eyes open. But will you ever love me, baby, baby, baby? The only woman I want is you. I will never give my heart to anyone but you. I love everything you do, and I got to have you. I will do anything for you, baby, 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 baby. You know I told you that I was happy. Well, baby, I was lying. You're the only thing I care about. I'm sitting here and I'm dying. You, my dreams and thoughts of words, you everything I want. You're more than my ideal of beauty, more than an obsession. And now I'm gonna win your soul for me. You'll be so happy, baby, just you wait and see. Put all your trust in me, baby. Put all your trust in me. I'm gonna get you into me.
I think we learned pretty quick. I mean, I learned in the Killjoys a little bit that you had to do things your own way, otherwise you're going to get screwed over. That was my experience. You know, like the first single was mixed and it was ruined, and then we formed Dexys, and we got with originally Bernard Rhodes was our record company for the first single, and he was the Clash manager, ex-Clash manager at the time, and he was supposed to be helping us, and he was going to look after us, and he was going to help us express ourselves. You know, he took me aside one day. He said, "Look, I'll help you." He said, "The record business can chew you up and spit you out if you're not careful." And I already knew that. And he said, "I'll protect you from that. I'll be like a barrier between you and the label." And he says, "And you'll be able to do what you want to do and do good things, and you won't get screwed up." And I thought, this sounds great. But it didn't work out like that. You know, they mixed our single themselves and made a hash of it. And then we were on a 2-single deal, and I just knew that if we didn't take things into our own hands, we were going to get dropped, and it would be, okay, back to Birmingham. Sorry, lads, you weren't good enough. Well, I knew we were good enough. So I just thought, right, well, if we're going to go down, we'll go down by our own hand. So next time we did the single, Gino, I was in the studio with Pete Wingfield, the producer, and I said, Pete, that's not sounding how we want it. He said, well, it sounds great. I said, that's not our band. I don't want it like that. I want the brass really loud, take the echo off it, take the drums, you know. We had an idea of how we wanted it to sound, and he went, well, I'm going to wash my hands of it. I said, well, you wash your hands, and then we did the mix how we wanted it, and we put that one out. That's what we did. And we fought. Bands used to say to us, oh, it's all right for you, you've got freedom, you've got creative control. But we fought for it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We fought tooth and nail. The label always got, you can't do that. No, we're doing it. We had to fight for it.
I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you all the time. I'm thinking of you when I go out. I'm thinking of you with all my heart. I'm thinking of you without your clothes. I'm thinking of you when you're dressed up. I'm thinking of you with your legs crossed. I'm thinking of you, and with them knots, I think of you too. I'm thinking of you. I'm always thinking of you. When I lay down, I'm thinking of you as I go to sleep. I'm thinking of you all through the night. I'm thinking of you. Yes, I am of your lovely body. Just being with you. I got to look at you every night and hold and caress you through the night, because no matter what I do, I'm just thinking of you. Yes, always thinking of you.
I hated it when we were heckled or something like that, because we would often play quite slow songs, and sometimes the songs would have quiet sections in them, and especially coming out of punk, people weren't used to that. They were used to loud, and there would be an opportunity for people to heckle. And I think they presumed that because we were singing about, some people, sensitive subjects and things like that, or that we were singing quietly sometimes, that we might be soft or something. But occasionally they found out that it wasn't like that, you know. So yeah.
Darling, please, baby, please, 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 darling, please. I just got to have you. I can't live otherwise. Darling, please. It's true. It's true. It's true. I won't live otherwise. I'll die otherwise. Can't live without you. Big Jimmy. Big Jimmy. Jim, I want you to do something for me if you would. Will you do something for me, please? Jim. Express it for me. Tell the people. Express this for me. feel, the way I feel. I can't say no more. I can't say no more, Jimmy. I can't say no more. Jimmy, tell the people. Tell the people. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, it was like a completely new beginning for me because I hadn't played for 16 years. You know, I sort of retired in 1995. Well, before that, actually. And I just got a phone call one day, and Kevin said, "We're doing an LP. You've co-written 4 of the songs in it, so you want to get involved." I thought, okay, I might as well. And it didn't take me long to make that decision because I missed it. You know, 16 years without doing something that you're passionately in love with. You know, it's heartbreaking, to be honest. So, I mean, there was only one group band that would ever have got me out of retirement, and that was Dexys. And the best decision I ever made in my life. I love it. I couldn't do anything else. I wouldn't want to do anything else. I mean, I'm sure there are better trombone players out there than me, but I don't think...
Loads of them.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking. There isn't. I don't know
I knew you was going to say
I don't
that.
know
I
a
knew you was
better
going
one.
to say that.
Unpredictable, mate.
So, what I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, no, I'm sure there are better players out than me, but I don't think any of them would bleed
No.
for Dexys.
No.
I know I have bled for Dexys quite a few times.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for doing that for me, Jim. Thanks, Jim.
I've always been a very nervous character. Always, a very nervous performer, always. Except I didn't really know it when I was young. It would come out in other ways, aggression or whatever. But now I have like a 2-hour period where I'm getting myself ready, calming myself, because if you're too uptight, you can't perform. So I have to get myself in the right place, you know, and in the right mood to do each song. You know, that's really important. Get myself in the right place to perform it. When I do that, there's no better feeling. You know, feel great from it. It's my job. I'm doing my job well, you know. I feel like I've given the audience something good, you know. I don't have to be their mate. That's not my job. I'm not interested in that. Do you know what I mean? I always sign an autograph or anything, but I'm not a kind of guy who hangs out with all the fans and first name terms. I don't go on Facebook. Hello, my friends. How are you? That's not me. You know, it's like we do what we do. If people like it, fantastic. If they don't, fair enough. Some people say that that's kind of... some people say it's a little bit arrogant or a little bit cold, but it's not. Because we totally respect our audience in that we're trying to give them something... We respect them in the way that we work so hard to make it as good as possible. You know what I mean? By our standards, by our measurements, you know. That's totally respecting them. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean I've got to be your mate. I'm not. But we're performing for you, and we're doing our total best, and that's what we're about. That's it. That's who we are.
I gotta say one thing.
What's that?
I for time.
Oh, I see.
Please come over here, my dear, 'cause I got something to say.
What's that?
Do you know how much I care? Really? Do you know that I'll always be? I'm going nowhere. I'm always gonna love you. I'm always gonna love you. Listen.
Okay.
I'm always going to. I'm always gonna love you. Yes. I'm always going to. Yeah. Nobody but you. No, nobody but you. Every time I look at you, baby, baby, baby. And every time that I touch you,
Yeah, what?
oh, I just go weak inside. Put your lips to my face, please, 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 please. And let your sweet breath warm my face. I'm always gonna love.
I love you too.
What?
I'm always gonna love you.
We're always going to. Yeah. Walked into this thing without thinking. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I wasn't really thinking.
About what?
I'm so confused, a little bit confused.
You just said to me that you love me.
I know I did.
You said you love me.
I did, but I think I'm going round the bend. Now we must end.
What?
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can love
You're not sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to love you. No.
You know, I didn't wait 26 years. Do you know what I mean? To come back with an album and then fucking play the lowest common denominator. No, you know, this is like... It probably is the most important thing in the world to me. And I think one of the reasons, subconsciously, I'm starting to realise that why it took so long is... I didn't think until a few years ago, until this album, I didn't think there was any time in that 26 years that we could have done something that would move on from and stand up against everything that we've done in the past. You know, I think it took this long, really. I don't know why, and I know that's crazy, but I wasn't interested. To me, it is like, we're going to call it art or whatever, it's the highest thing, you know. It's the thing, the only thing that gives my life real meaning. And, you know, I wouldn't want to do it any other way.
Yes, I hurt my woman. I really hurt her bad. I told her that I loved her because I thought that's what it was. But I didn't know what I was talking about. I'm capable of love, but I'm a lover now. I want to let it go. I won't say them 3 words anymore.
guy who has a lot of confusion, or has had a lot of confusion in my life. And when I get something that's a really clear idea, that feels inspired, you know, a bolt from the blue, which a lot of these ideas are, you know, over a long period of time they've come. And collectively, there they all are, and they make up this show. So when I get an idea that's pure, you know, and clear and strong, I'm like, fucking great. This is going to be brilliant.
Because I'm just incapable of love. Incapable of love. I'm just incapable of love. Incapable of love.
Stop that and get honest. Come on, stop that and get honest. Come on, stop that and get honest. The enemy is so much to try. I was the challenge to test me your mind. Something in you is lacking inside. What part of please be honest? You're not out there, man.
No, that's not so. I didn't want to let you go. Truly, I'm sorry I couldn't cover. And that is the reason I wanted to quit. I'm just trying to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I'm just incapable of love. I'm just incapable of love. I'm just incapable of love. I try, but I'm incapable of love. That's the truth. Simple as that. Yes, it is.
I think I was born that way, you know.
Maybe one day I'll be different. Ready for a proper relationship. I mean, I could try being committed again if you wanted me to. Or maybe, what do you think about trying again on like a different basis, you know? Something a bit more relaxed. Like
I'm not going to put myself through that again.
no?
Look,
Alright, I just thought if he was a little more chill with my
it's all or nothing.
all or nothing. Yeah. All or nothing.
Yeah.
Have you got a view on open relationships?
Fuck that, I'm not stupid. Come on, fuck that, I'm not stupid. Hey, no, fuck that, I'm not stupid. The enemy is so much to try. I was a challenge to test me your mind. Something in you is lacking inside. What part of it is honest?
That's not true.
I grew up with, you know, earliest films, Carousel, Oklahoma, and, you know, I saw Irish show bands as well. They were always entertaining. There's always something going on, always something to look at. Show band, you know, something to look at.
I was born here of an Irish family, but that in itself will not do for me because national identity can fulfill me. I don't fit that kind of a pigeonry. No, no, no. That's not me. And it never will be. Nowhere is home to me. Nowhere is home to me. I don't know where I belong. I've been all over this
only thing that I sort of, a couple of things I regret, and one I'm not going to go into, but we were always creating all these dramas for ourselves. Like, we alienated all of the music press by taking out adverts, you know, slagging them. We just thought, great. We took our own tapes from the record company and we held them to hostage and we negotiated a better deal. You know what? It wasn't about the deal. It was just about something to rail against, which I always kind of seemed to be looking for all the time, really. And unfortunately, and there was trouble, there was bits of, you know, those things became bigger. You know, not bigger than the band, but they kind of overshadowed the music. And hopefully, this time,
somebody loving me, would I be lost inside? You know what I mean? Up there, from finding out that they cannot fix me. No one can heal that part of me. I'm better off alone. Yeah. Now I can't fucking wait to go outside and live my life. At last I'm free. That's not what I see. Check this, Pete. In truth, some of them, they don't seem so happy. Some of them tolerate misery. Not all of them, but that is not for me. I don't think so. I can't fucking wait to go outside and live my life. At last I'm free, and now I'm gonna be the man I'm meant to be. Yes, yes, yes.
he played bass on the original album. He's now doing something completely different. I mean, what happened was, in 2003, when we decided to do some shows for completely different reasons, Pete said, I want to be involved. And I thought to myself, I had a vision of me and Pete being down the front singing. I don't know why, but I just visualised it that way. And I said, well, look, Pete, I don't really see you playing the bass, but I'd like you to do some singing and come on down the front and kind of work with me. And he went, all right. I don't know if I don't see it as any nostalgia. It's just, again, an intuitive idea. Pete wanted to be involved. He's now involved in a different way. What do you think?
I mean, he's the best man for the job.
He's great at it.
He's, he knows the songs. He knows Dexys. He's, like you say, he's been around for 30 odd years. So, and he's just the right man for the job, isn't he?
I'm so silent free. I tell you something else, Pete. What? You see these right here? I see. You see these? Yeah, I can see. You see them? Yeah, I see. They wanna be like me, totally free. They might not admit it, but actually they just did.
I know.
I think they do. See?
I
See?
think you're right.
Totally free. Pete, why the fuck would I want to go and buy a book? All I've got to do is join the library, man. That make no sense to me. Where you going? Where you going? What's wrong with him? Can't agree about everything. Wouldn't be right. Wouldn't be natural. One thing though, I'm totally free. Me, I'm free. Totally free. Yeah. I'm free. Yeah, yeah. Totally free.
mean, I grew up with Roxy music and things like that, and Bowie in the early days, you know. And bands look great, you know, soul singers, they all look good. I mean, everyone just looked good. I couldn't understand this kind of, I suppose it was that hippie, middle-classy kind of NME thing that was prevailing, that anybody who dressed up wasn't really serious about their music, you know.
It's okay to be a private person, John. It's all right. You have to watch for isolation, though. That can be really dangerous. I don't show much of myself in life, but when it comes to the music, I put it all in. It's like I've got a need to get it out of me, you know. And I can't be what everybody wants me to be, and neither can you. I'm just learning, Joe. I'm just learning to operate in the world. That's all I'm doing. And you can too, man. And I'm gonna do it, Johnny. I'm gonna move to that thing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. It's okay, John Joe. It's okay. It's okay, John Joe. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm alone.
The truth is, it's all me. It's all genuine. It's totally about me, and I'm totally being me.
It's okay, John Joe. It's all right. Of course it is. It's all right, John Joe. It's okay. It's okay. Because it's not the end of the world. Sometimes it's better, it's just better to be alone. Well, we couldn't leave it like that now, could we? Couldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tell you the truth, I didn't really think it was good enough before. I didn't really think I was good enough. I didn't think I was singing well enough to really warrant it, to accept it. I didn't really believe it, that we were good enough. I know we did make some good records, but I often thought live, I'm not really singing as good as I could, or I'm not, I don't know about you, but I didn't really. Sometimes we would, do you know what I mean? It'd be great, thanks, it was great, but not really. I didn't really feel that I was good enough at my craft, really. I kind of felt I was a bit of a charlatan, that I'm not really, you know, I mean, I know we did make some good records and we got it right, but I didn't really feel that I was in control of that. It was all a bit hit and miss. I do feel now that I kind of, I don't know. I feel like I know what to do now to do a better job, you know.
Oh, I still could never compromise when I saw the beauty in your eyes that hiding something in me, so I say so. You were always near to me. I thought you were gonna stay with me. Oh, until the day that I die. afraid. And all that time, I barely proved I loved you. There's nothing wrong but the wrong in me. Everything will feel to me. I just want to say this to you. Listen to this. Listen to this. I've got to say this to you. Listen to this. I've got to make you listen. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, it's true. I'm true. I'm true. And I love you. I love you. Did you know that it was you from the start? Did I care about my stupid words? Or why would you? And you never know. I know, and all the time that I love you so.
I think, to be completely honest, I think I'm a completely different person now, actually. I feel quite different. That's why there's a lot of them songs, I don't know if I could ever sing them again, those old songs, you know. I feel quite different. And we only sing the songs that we feel we can connect with. And we always change them so that they're relevant now. You got to fight for your art. You know, if you believe something, you're going to do it. People are going to try and make you compromise at every stage. They do that to us on a weekly basis. We get emails. Would you mind just doing this? Could you do this? Can we put Come On Eileen and Gina on your posters? Put Midnight Runners, because we can sell more tickets that way. And da-da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, would you do this for Come On Eileen? Would you go here and play Come On Eileen? No, we're not. We're going to focus on the new. And you know what? God forbid. I mean, I have compromised at times in my life, and God forbid I don't do it in the future. But if I do at any point in the future compromise and start doing what I think the audience want and taking the money, you know, the easy money and all that.
Well, I'll stab you myself.
Will you stab me?
Yeah, I'll stab you.
Please, because I don't think I'd live with myself.
No.
I don't think I could live with myself.
heart full. Anybody else? Tell me when my life hurts. Oh, darling, tell me when my light turns green. It's not that I don't believe in you. Oh, your words all around for me to see. But you know, while you've been on, tell me when my light turns. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to tell me when my light turns green. Yeah, 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 yeah. Won't you tell me when my heart turns green? Won't you tell me when my heart turns green? You know, I waited so long. I waited so long. I can't wait no more. I can't wait no more. I just can't. I can't wait no more.
Wow. We give everything, do you know what I mean, to the show.
Thank you very much.
We're not patronisingly saying, hey, how are ya? Is everyone having a good time tonight? You know, what about the girls? What about the boy? Or, you know, or, hey, it's so nice to see you. I mean, it is nice to see you, but surely that's a given. You don't need to say that. I think it's patronising to say that. I'm just giving them the fucking show, giving them a great show, and that's it, night. And that's my job. And I feel I'm doing my job well when I do that, you know, and do it well. That's it. I don't want to be... If I go and see a show, I don't want to be asked if I'm having a good time or whatever. Or I don't want to be referred to as London or... Anyway, I've said enough.
You know, Kev, there's been something on my mind. I've been meaning to.
Has there,
ask,
Pete?
you know. Huh?
Has there?
Yeah, there has. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
been on my mind.
Is it all right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's fine.
It's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it's not a bad thing. No.
Is it a big thing?
Well, average, medium. What can I say? You know.
A lot of people we're very happy with.
Well, that's true. I know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Go on.
Kev.
Pete.
What was she like?
Pete, I'll do my very best to give a clear, concise, precise explanation. Terrific. Shall we? Well, you know those kinds of people that pull creases in their old Levi's. It's true, Pete. They did it. They did it. The time that use expressions like tongue-in-cheek. There's a big crime in my book.
Oh, yes. I do, yeah.
You do.
I don't like them fucking people. No, may I sleep out here and now. But I can't help thinking all that time I'm thinking. What she like? What she like? Time. This is what she Well, you know how you English upper classes are thick and ignorant. Oh yeah! And you seen those boys from Notting Hill and Mosley? Peter described about things as wonderful. Marvelous! She doesn't speak like that. She's been a class, but she's totally different. Wow! In every way, you know why, you know why, you know why. What she like?
Let me get Pete.
What she like? Milton. Tell me what you like.
Pete, I'm trying.
Tell me what you like.
I'm trying.
Tell I'm gonna tell you what she is like.
I want to express myself. You don't mind? I don't mind.
No. You go. La 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 la. Blimey. La 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 la
Pete,
What?
Pete. You know, sometimes you just get like
What's it like?
you get like a voice in your head, just can't stop the fucking chatter in the head. You know, like you get first you get one thought, then you get another one, 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 then you get another one.
Now and again I get that. I do get that now and again.
She don't get that. Good job.
Well, what you like? What you like? Milton. Ooh, and yeah. Tell me what you like. she's like me. Listen close, oh listen close. I'm gonna tell you just what she like. You will go down to what she like, but you must listen. Go alright, listen close, alright.
And then I come off stage at the end and I just feel brilliant, you know, and it's all worth it.
I feel that too. When it's really worth it, I just feel like everything makes sense in the world. I know my place in the world. I'm not worried about anything. It's just everything's right. I wish I could bottle that and keep it.
expand on this, you know, I can kind of give you a better idea of what it is I'm trying to say, you know.
Sometimes it's enough. This is our stuff. Got to be enough. Ha! It's got to be enough. Enough. You know that this is our stuff. And they hope so. Sure.
I was in a club in the 80s once, and this guy went to me, and I was out of my head. It was the period when I was, you know, getting out of my head a lot. And I was in this club, and this guy came up to me, mate, introduced me. He said, "Oh, it's so-and-so." I can't remember his name. And this geezer was equally out of his head, I could tell. And he went, "You used to be in Dexys, didn't you?" I went, "I did." And he went, "Great band, man." I said, "Thanks, man." But he said, "One question." "What's that?" He said, "Why didn't you just do it?" That's what you mean. He said, "Why didn't you just do it?" Do it. And I sort of knew what he meant, and I thought, that's a fucking good question, mate. Why didn't we just do it?